Here's our speed time graph again. Now, since it shows the relationship between a person's velocity and time, we can use it to calculate acceleration. I'm going to show you how to calculate the acceleration for sections C to D and D to E. Then you're going to work out the other sections yourself. So we'll start off with section C to D. Now remember, our formula for calculating acceleration is acceleration equals change in v over change in t. And to get those values, we're going to be reading the graph. Alright, so for the velocity, at section C to D, they started off at 10 meters per second. So that was their initial velocity. And they finished at 20 meters per second. So that was their final velocity. And remember, to calculate change in velocity, we need to do final minus initial. So in this case, 20 minus 10. And then likewise for time, section C to D started at 20 seconds, so that was the initial. The final was 25 seconds. So the change in time was 25 minus 20. And then we finish working that out. So 20 minus 10 gives us a change in velocity of 10. 25 minus 20 gives us a change in time of 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. And since we were working out acceleration, our unit is meters per second, ms with a little minus 2. Alright, what about section D to E? What's the acceleration there? Now with this one, we don't actually need to do the calculation. Because remember, acceleration is change in velocity. But if we look at section D to E, their velocity hasn't changed. They're travelling at constant speed, they're staying at 20 meters per second. So there hasn't been a change in velocity. So change in velocity is 0. Time in this case would be 10 seconds. Either way, constant speed means 0 acceleration. So that whenever you see a horizontal line on a speed time graph, the acceleration will be 0 because they're either traveling at constant speed, like in D to E, or they're stationary, as in F to G. Alright, so same formula as before, same way of working it out as before, but we're just using the graph to get those values. Now what I want you to do is work out the acceleration for the other sections. And I'll put up the answers on the Google slide presentation.